Have you ever met a celebrity but acted like you didn't know them? A few years ago, I was working the early shift at this tiny bookstore cafe downtown. It was quiet, just rain tapping on the windows and me restocking shelves when this man walks in, soaked and hooded. I glanced up and my heart almost stopped. It was him, one of the most famous authors alive. His books were everywhere, the kind that got turned into movies and made people cry on airplanes. But he looked tired. Not I didn't sleep tired, like soul tired. He walked to the counter, ordered a tea, and asked if it was okay to just sit in the back for a while. I said, of course, pretending I had no idea who he was. He stayed for hours, didn't read, didn't write. Just stared out the window like he was trying to remember who he used to be. When he left, he came up to pay and finally looked me in the eyes. I just smiled and said, "Hope today gave you what you needed." He paused, nodded, and left without another word. The next morning when I came in, my manager handed me a note that had been left at the counter. It said, "Thank you for the silence. Yesterday, I was deciding whether or not to stay alive." It was signed only with his initials and the name of his most famous character. I never told anyone. Not because I didn't want the attention, but because sometimes pretending you don't know someone is the kindest thing you can do.